We're here at the Great Escape in Brighton with Mr. Ben Salter. How are you?
I'm great. Yeah, I'm good. Just played a pretty good show, I think, even in spite of the weather, which you can't see. But
Yeah, talk us through the show you just had.
I just played a showcase at the Hub site here at the Great Escape Festival, and it's an outdoor stage. Although I wasn't outdoor, but it's kind of this persistent drizzle, and everyone assures us that it's normally not like this at this time of year. But I've heard that too many times now to really believe them. But it was people still hung around. I couldn't believe it. So yeah, it was good.
Is this your first time playing Brighton?
It is, yeah. So first time playing in England. I think this is my first ever England gig just then, I think.
So Gin Club never made it over?
No, never been over here, yeah. So, yeah, kind of overseas for kind of coming on 2 weeks now. I arrived about a week ago and went straight over to France to see, to hook up with a Brisbane band called Heath, who maybe you reviewers probably familiar with, who are absolutely, some of my best friends pretty much, but they're also my favourite band, I think, in the world at the moment. And we travelled around Breton, or Brittany, and drank wine. And
About to say, I hope you had some nice
and
wine while you were there.
spoke in a bad French accent, and I played tambourine for them, and so that's helped me cope with my jet lag. Was 5 days of drinking with hits, which was really, really nice. And then I came over here, and I've got a grant from the Arts Council of Australia to come over and write songs. So I did a bit of that in London the last couple of days, and then came here, and then I'm off to Liverpool, and then off to Europe for like 4 months. So.
Now tell us about this other Ben Salter. You briefly mentioned him.
Well, when I went to register my domain name when I started the solo stuff, I looked up bensalter.com, and there was this guy who was a singer-songwriter, and he's really great. He sounds a bit like Billy Bragg crossed with Billy Childish, if that makes any sense. And I kind of wrote to him and said, this is really odd that, we've got the same name. It's not a really common name, Salter. It's a bit, and that you sing as well. And, we just kind of started corresponding a bit. And then that was kind of about 4 or 5 years ago. And then he's kind of branched out into doing comedy and stuff as well, but still writing songs. And when I came over and was the songwriting grant, I said we should write a song together. So I'm meeting with him tomorrow, and we're having a jam, and we're doing a gig tomorrow night up the road. So yeah, it's pretty strange world. I've got a list of names because I'm doing so many collaborations with people that I've never met before. To kind of break the ice, I've got a list of song titles that I've kind of come up with, but yeah, nothing specifically for the Ben Salter. Yeah.
Salter squared.
Yeah,
something
Salter,
like that.
yeah. BS, we should call it. Yeah. A load of BS. Yeah.
No, I like that actually. That's actually great.
Yeah.
What's the rest of you briefly mentioned that you're going to be spending quite a lot more time over here as well.
Yeah, I'm in England for like another month, and then I go to Ireland and Iceland, and then over to like Austria and Germany and France and Scandinavia. And I'm very lucky. So and this is assuming I don't go insane or run out of money. So, which is both a distinct possibility at this stage, having just done a budget. So, but it's really exciting. So yeah.
Oh, there's plenty of busking that can be done.
Well, I haven't busked for like about 4 years, and in Paris I thought, I'll just do a couple of songs and just kind of get back into the vibe of it. But yeah, so yeah, see how we go.
Well, they're always make for good diaries. I noticed on your website you've written a few little blurbs. What was the most recent one was about Paris, I think?
Yeah, it was about Paris and the hits. Yeah, it's never a dull moment touring with those guys. So yeah, I had an absolute blast with them. So it was a great way to start the tour. Yeah.
Now back home, I understand you've got a new single that's coming out?
Yeah, not so much a single as a film clip. I mean, I don't even know what a single means anymore. Like, we send songs to people and they play them sometimes, but we did a film clip for it for the Mailbox song off the album. So that's kind of circulating around on the internet, and so yeah, I guess it's a single. It's just another film clip, really. But yeah.
And you said you're going to be writing some music over here. What do you hope will come out of that? I mean, obviously you've got a song that will come out with a load of BS.
Yeah.
We're going to keep to that one.
Yeah. Well, I hope to just be kind of inspired, but I mean, I've got to do another album soon, and I don't have to, but I really want to, and hopefully all the experiences and the collaborations will lead to songs, and it's a wonderful thing to be able to do. Like, I'm very, very I feel very lucky. But yeah, hopefully next year we'll have another album out, it'll be all in French or something. I don't know. We'll see, in bad French.